The galaxy had grown arrogant. For centuries, humans had vanished. No ships traveled from Earth. No messages came from its colonies. Most species believed humanity was gone forever. The Velkar Empire traded freely across the outer rim. The Vorn expanded their territory without fear. The Trillari developed new weapons, boasting they could dominate any planet. Legends of human courage and ingenuity were dismissed as myths, old tales told to entertain children. No empire remembered that humans had once survived the impossible, outsmarted countless enemies, and thrived when others fell. On the council world of Arcanus, alien leaders laughed openly. The Kaltorian speaker raised his hands. 3,000 years without a human ship, he said proudly. They are extinct, forgotten, and weak. Delegates cheered and displayed ancient holograms of Earth's old ships. Rusting vessels, primitive weapons, and fragile hulls. The loudest species in history, a Trillari delegate said, smirking, now silent as dust. The council hall erupted in laughter, confident and proud, but not everyone joined in. An old historian named Rethan sat quietly at the edge of the chamber. He had spent decades studying humanity. He remembered the tales of humans surviving overwhelming odds, of engineers creating impossible machines, of soldiers holding back entire fleets alone. They are not gone, he whispered. They are waiting, watching, preparing. No one listened. Then the first warning came. A tremor ran through the council hall. Lights flickered. The crystal walls vibrated faintly. Delegates froze, unsure if it was a technical fault or an omen. Sensors across the galaxy suddenly detected strange energy readings. A small, unknown ship appeared at the edge of the Velkar sector. Its hull was sleek and black, lined with glowing white lines. No empire could identify its engines. And when it moved, space seemed to ripple around it. The ship sent a message. Not in a code or language, but across every frequency at once. Every known language in the galaxy translated it instantly. You were warned. Did you listen? Silence fell over the council hall. The laughter vanished. No one dared speak. For centuries, the galaxy had mocked humanity. Now humans were speaking again. The ship moved with impossible speed. Then it vanished. Alien fleets could not track it. Every species realized slowly, with growing fear, that humans were not only alive, but far stronger than anyone had imagined. Rethan gasped. They are back. And we have ignored every warning. Outside the council chambers, sensors continued to detect more anomalies. Small shapes appeared and disappeared in the void. Ships moved faster than known engines could allow. The galaxy held its breath. The arrogance of the past was gone. Now fear began to replace it. The warnings had been clear. The historians had spoken the truth. And for the first time in centuries, the galaxy understood. Humanity had vanished, yes. But humanity had waited. And now, the galaxy would soon learn the price of laughter. The galaxy had laughed at humans for centuries, believing they were gone forever. But the first signs from the void quickly ended that arrogance. It began at the edge of the Velkar sector. A small strange vessel appeared, moving faster than any known engines. Its hull was black and sleek, lined with glowing white energy channels. Sensors could not identify its engines or weapons. The ship moved unpredictably, appearing and disappearing at impossible speeds. Fleet commanders scrambled to intercept it. Fleets of the Velkar, Vorn, and Trillari attempted to surround the vessel, but every approach failed. The humans seemed everywhere at once, observing, calculating, untouchable. Then the first message arrived. It spread across every channel, every language, instantly translated. We have watched. We have waited. Now the galaxy will learn. The words were calm but terrifying. Alien leaders froze, realizing that the species they had mocked for centuries was alive. And far stronger than anyone had predicted. Reports came in from across the galaxy. Scout ships glimpsed fleeting shapes in the void, too fast to track, too powerful to comprehend. Hundreds of strange signals appeared, all emanating from unknown points in space. Every attempt to identify them failed. At the Galactic Council on Harkness, chaos erupted. Leaders shouted, argued, and scrambled to organize fleets. No plan worked. No strategy could predict human movements. For centuries, the galaxy had treated humans as weak, and now, the truth became terrifyingly clear. Humans had not vanished, they had grown, evolved, and prepared. Small fleets were sent to investigate. They reported massive warships emerging from hidden sectors. Ships larger and faster than anything recorded in history, with shields that repelled the strongest weapons and energy signatures unmatched by any known technology. Some scouts vanished without a trace. Others returned only to describe impossible power. The human messages continued, each one sharper than the last. You ignored the warnings. You laughed at the tales of our strength. Now you will see the cost of arrogance. Alien fleets scrambled in fear. Some tried diplomacy, sending emissaries with pleas for peace. Others rushed to form battle formations, hoping to protect their systems. But the humans did not act recklessly. They observed, tested, and waited. Every movement was deliberate, every appearance a warning, a reminder of their hidden might. Rethan, the old historian, watched reports pour in from every corner of the galaxy. He whispered, "They were never gone. They have been waiting for this moment. And now the galaxy will pay attention." For the first time in centuries, the galaxy understood a simple truth. Underestimating humanity had been the deadliest mistake of all. Laughter had turned to fear. Confidence had become terror. And the void itself seemed to tremble as the humans prepared to show their power. The stage was set. The armada was gathering. And the galaxy had no idea what was coming next. The galaxy had ignored the warnings. It had laughed at humanity's silence. Now, it would learn the cost of arrogance. At the edge of the void, the first human fleets appeared. Thousands of warships, sleek and black, engines glowing bright blue, shields humming with energy that no alien weapon could pierce. They moved as one, perfect, precise, unstoppable. Alien fleets scrambled to intercept. The Velkar, Vorn, and Trillari fired weapons, activated shields, but it was useless. The humans anticipated every move, every formation, every strategy, every weakness. Fleets that had once mocked Earth vanished without a trace. No debris, no warning, only empty space where ships had been. A calm, terrifying message broadcast across every channel. You ignored the warnings. You demanded war after centuries of peace. Now you will see the cost of arrogance. The message reached every fleet, every system, every planet. Fear spread faster than any weapon could fire. Alien leaders panicked. Systems that had once scorned Earth begged for mercy. Fleets surrendered without firing a shot. No one wanted to face the humans directly. Commander Atheron stood on the bridge of the flagship Eclipse. He watched the galaxy tremble under humanity's presence. The fleets moved like a single organism, every ship aligned, every weapon ready, every maneuver flawless. This was not just war, it was a lesson, a demonstration of patience, preparation, and unstoppable will. Every alien fleet that attempted to fight was destroyed silently. The humans did not seek unnecessary destruction. They wanted to show power, not annihilate for pride. Systems that resisted were left in awe, shaken to their core by humanity's precision and control. Across the galaxy, Rethan, the old historian, watched reports flood in. He whispered, "The warnings were true. They were never weak. They waited. And now they strike with perfect patience. The human armada continued to grow. Ships emerged from hidden sectors, each fleet larger, faster, and stronger than the last. The galaxy's fleets realized they were outmatched. No tactics worked. No alliance could resist. Humans were everywhere and nowhere at once. The message was repeated, sharper this time. We have waited 3,000 years. We have prepared for every move. Your arrogance has a price. Remember it. Panic spread across every empire. The arrogance of the past had vanished. Now, the galaxy understood one terrifying truth. Humanity had returned. Humanity was unstoppable. And humanity had prepared for centuries for this very moment. The stage was set for the next phase. The humans had struck, but the full armada was still gathering. The galaxy could only watch, paralyzed by fear, as the species it had laughed at for centuries revealed its true power. The human fleets moved like shadows across the stars, silent, perfect, unstoppable. Every empire had counted on humanity's absence for centuries, but those centuries had only made humans stronger, sharper, more precise. Admiral Vorik of the Vorn Empire stared at the readings in disbelief. Weapons fired, shields activated, fleets scattered in confusion, but nothing worked. The humans did not attack recklessly. They moved with control, like predators stalking prey, testing, observing, calculating every response, showing the galaxy exactly how unprepared it truly was. Reports flooded in from across the galaxy. Fleets that confronted human ships vanished without a trace. Entire systems froze, paralyzed by fear, and messages from the humans repeated endlessly. You demanded war after centuries of peace. We waited. Now we decide the rules. Do not test us. Alien leaders scrambled. Some sent emissaries, begging for mercy. Others tried to form new alliances, hoping to survive. Every move failed. Every fleet that opposed the humans was neutralized, not by force alone, but by strategy, discipline, and perfect timing. Commander Atheron observed from the flagship eclipse. The fleets moved as a single organism, every ship in sync, every weapon charged, every engine ready. No fleet could match their speed or precision. Every empire realized the same terrifying truth. Humanity had prepared for centuries, and the galaxy was not ready. In the outer sectors, smaller fleets attempted desperate maneuvers. They fired blindly, hoping to catch a human ship off guard. They failed. Human ships anticipated every attack, dodging, countering, neutralizing without unnecessary destruction. Fear spread faster than any laser blast. The arrogance of centuries crumbled under the weight of humanity's return. Across council worlds, chaos erupted. Advisors shouted, fleets scrambled, and leaders argued desperately. The galaxy had underestimated humans, and now every empire understood their mistake. Legends of humanity's cunning and strength were no longer myths. They were reality. Undeniable and terrifying. The human armada continued to expand. Ships appeared from hidden sectors, thousands of vessels in perfect formation, engines glowing, shields humming, weapons ready. Every appearance was a reminder. Humans had returned, stronger than anyone had imagined, and unstoppable. Rethan, the old historian, whispered quietly as he observed the chaos, "They were never gone. They have waited for this moment. And now, the galaxy trembles under their patience and power." The stage was set for the final lesson. The humans were not simply attacking, they were teaching a truth the galaxy could not ignore. Do not underestimate the silent. Do not mock the patient. Do not assume weakness where preparation, intelligence, and strategy exist. The galaxy shuddered as the human fleets moved closer. Not to destroy recklessly, but to demonstrate that underestimating humanity carried a deadly cost. Every empire now knew that laughter had been a mistake, and fear had become the new reality. The galaxy was silent. Not because peace had returned, but because every empire finally understood the truth. Humanity had waited. Humanity had prepared. Humanity had returned. The 2,000-ship armada stretched across light years. Engines glowing bright blue, shields humming with unbreakable energy. Weapons charged and ready, fleets moving as one. Precise and unstoppable, Admiral Vorak of the Vorn Empire stared at the display. Fingers trembling over the controls. This is impossible, he whispered. His fleet scattered in panic. Every empire that had laughed at humanity now faced the undeniable reality. They were OUTM, a TCHED. Commander Atheron stood calmly on the bridge of the flagship Eclipse. Centuries of preparation had led to this moment. Every fleet, every weapon, every maneuver was part of a plan perfected over generations. Now the galaxy would learn that humans were not weak, and that patience and preparation were the deadliest forces of all. The human armada activated communications. A voice echoed across every planet, every fleet, every system. You demanded war after centuries of peace. We waited. Now we decide the rules. Those who threaten the innocent will fall. Those who respect life may survive. The humans did not destroy indiscriminately. They struck only the aggressors, demonstrating precision, strategy, and control. Entire fleets vanished without a trace. Systems that had mocked Earth trembled in awe, shaken to their core by humanity's perfect coordination. Alien leaders pleaded, surrendered, begged for mercy, but the lesson had been delivered. No empire would underestimate humanity again. No species would mock the silent. No star would forget the cost of arrogance. The sky changed as the human fleets aligned across the heart of the galaxy. Thousands of ships in perfect formation, engines glowing like rivers of light. The galaxy had never seen such power. Every empire realized the terrifying truth. Humanity had returned, stronger, faster, smarter, and unstoppable. Then humanity laughed. Not cruelly, not loudly, but quietly, knowingly, a sound that echoed through the void. The laughter of a species that had survived, that had prepared while empires slept, that had returned to claim its rightful place. The armada withdrew strategically, leaving the galaxy to tremble and reflect. Earth had returned not just with ships and weapons, but with the truth of its power and the certainty that it would never be ignored again. The warnings had been clear. The patience had been endless. And the laughter of humans at arrogance was the final lesson. The galaxy would remember this day forever. The day humans returned. The day the species laughed last. The day the galaxy paid the price for underestimating humanity.